right, Pops. Does this thing work?
Sure does. I just oiled it.
Beautiful. Give it up, baby.
You know what time it is when we play that. Hang on, let me get a good music for this. Who oils a jukebox? I don't know how a jukebox is made. Yeah, this'll do. It returns. Somehow, Classic Game Commercials has returned. I don't know why this keeps happening. And no, I don't hate seeing the commercials. So what I've done is less YouTube poops, because the generation of said poops takes forever because the program is terrible. So we're going to do more commercials, less poop. However, when I show the poop, it'll be condensed. It'll be concentrated into a larger poop segment. So that way you'll still get a fair amount. But what I'll end up doing is limiting them so the audio won't be terrible. And hopefully we'll have some good commercials to enjoy. This is a segment that people, for some reason, just keep requesting. So why not? And keep sending me entries. So Mr. Flipnote and Dardster 1989. This is their pack of commercials. And we're going to see which ones are good. Will we buy any of the games shown today? I don't know. Maybe we will. Here's what I will say, though. There may be a repeat or a duplicate. So hang on to your ass, because it could get a little crusty. So let's start with...
This has identified a substantial buildup of hostile forces right here.
Okay. Hang on. So in order to limit the loud noises out, I found a way to do that. So we're going to go through VLC with a cool skin on it. And, oh, great. That's cool. I had this all worked out before, and now I have to do this again. That's interesting. And we're going to just have a limiter on top of it so that our ears don't get fucking destroyed. Action Max is first.
Intelligence has identified a substantial buildup of hostile forces right here in our own backyard. I'm giving you the green light to clean them out. Gentlemen, you're the best. Get up there and prove it.
They rented real jets.
Let's kick some.
Whoa. They put a kid in a real plane. Is that an F-14? I think it is. Oh, it's one of these, though.
If it were any more real, it wouldn't be a game.
Well, it's a VHS game, meaning I think it just plays a pre-recorded video, and then you have to shoot the screen. Yeah, I think it's that. It's fake light gun. Not real game. Bad game. Oh, well.
Lovable, unpredictable.
I actually remember these Sims commercials. Did we watch these at some point?
What's all the racket?
It's a hot tub party, Daddy.
Yikes! Those crab cakes.
We did, but not all of them.
When you create the characters and design the surroundings, anything's a possibility. The Sims.
The fuck? The theme of tonight's stream is just farts in general.
Lovable,
like across the segments.
It's The Sims.
Anyway.
Hey there, sport. What's all the racket?
It's a llama, Daddy. A South American beast of burden.
I just cleaned there. Get your greasy gun off my floor.
When you create the characters and design the surroundings, anything. anything's a possibility. The Sims. It's a new game every day.
These are pretty good commercials.
Lovable, unpredictable, programmable. It's The Sims.
Hey there, sport. What's all the racket?
It's the pie in the face gag again, Daddy. Not so funny now, is it?
Love the Grim Reaper in the background. You have a clown, a genie, a Grim Reaper.
When you create the characters and design the surroundings, anything's a possibility. The Sims. It's a new game every day. Rated T for Teen. Lovable, unpredictable.
These commercials aren't accurate because there aren't enough Sims locked in empty rooms forced to make art. I swear to God,
Sport? What's all the racket?
the fact that Sims haven't achieved sentience yet is a miracle. It should have been Westworld.
That'll be 20.
When you create the characters and design the surroundings, anything's a possibility. The Sims. It's a new game every day. Rated T for Teen. Lovable, unpredictable, programmable. It's The Sims.
I kind of want The Sims now. It might just be because I've heard the word The
What's all
Sims
the racket?
It's
5
fusion,
times in a
Daddy.
row.
The key to a cleaner burning fuel resides in this. You're a moron. You know that, right?
When you
Wow.
create the characters and design the surroundings, anything's a possibility. The Sims. It's a new game every day.
Okay, truth be told, though, I do think these are good commercials. It fits the fucking tone of The Sims. It actually shows you a little bit of gameplay. Not a whole lot, but enough to know what you're looking at and what you're going to buy. They're kind of funny-esque for commercials. I think they're solid, honestly. Good start. Oh, no. The apes! Just gone!
Ape escape. You better get them before they get you.
Also, the quality of this commercial. I wonder if it was like copied from a VHS 8 times before someone uploaded it to YouTube in 2006. Just makes you wonder. But Ape Escape is a good game. You have actual monkeys. I wonder if they paid the monkeys like well enough. I'm instantly down for this game, whatever it is. I don't even know what game this is. There's a duck. I'm in.
Can you believe this? Who came up with this Arcadia thing? It's as big as the wall.
I don't want this game.
9 against moi? Who set those odds? Beginning to expert, head to head, it even keeps score. Is that sick or what? Great news, it's deer hunting season. Arcadia Deer Hunter, based
All right, I get this one.
CD-ROM game. Same targeting button, new target. Woohoo!
Arcadia Electronics Skeet Shoot, Deer Hunter, and extra rifles, each sold separately from Toymax.
So wait, how random could this be? Because seriously, at this point, you have to wonder, it just projects the image of a duck or a deer, and you just skeet on the wall. But how random could it be? Like, how long until you learn the patterns and can just shoot them with your eyes closed? It seems really lame, even though the projector idea with the gun is kind of neat. And also, Duck Hunt on the NES was probably out already. I don't know what year this was, but commercial quality looks too good for it to be pre-Duck Hunt. So, unless it was like $20, pass. I've seen this commercial. Oh my God, memory unlocked. Oh my God.
Nutcracker.
I was just about to say that.
Heroes, rated T for Teen. The biggest little war there is for the PlayStation game console and Nintendo 64. Army men, Sarge's heroes. Real combat, plastic men. Good to go.
We just got a taste of some other commercial. This game, the commercial was funny. I remember it, but I also I rented the game. I didn't love it. I wanted to because Army Men, cool. And it seemed like a cool concept for a game. Your small little toy soldier. I liked it back in the day, but I have a feeling if I played it again today, it would be like impossible to play. But hey, it's a commercial. It worked on me.
Hey, Mr. Block, can I go to the bathroom?
2 minutes.
Chat, you're never going to believe who that is.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm in the tube. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, right.
It's fucking Spider-Man.
Introducing Lynx from Atari, the color video game you can get away with. Well, sometimes.
That's Tobey Maguire. You can kind of like tell in a couple frames. Like here, there's the Toby face. Pizza time. Hey, Jack Black had an early commercial. Jack Black was in a Pitfall commercial before he was famous. That was his first gig. I guess I should talk about the commercial itself, right? I mean, you go to the bathroom to play in school. Must be good. Must be good. Now, is the battery life somewhere around 10 minutes, 20 minutes? I don't know, but it's 1990, so Game Boy had just come out the previous year. Makes you wonder.
Best video game review. Okay, last week Harley and I reviewed Ultra Enviroman.
How come growing up I saw places like this on TV, but no such places existed in real life, where like orange cheese couches and like turquoise weird walls with strange furniture?
And we're gonna take a look at Battletoads. Rocket! That it is. I mean, they got Psycho Pigs and Turbo Thwacking. And with kick fighting, surfing,
This is before it became a
How
meme.
can you go wrong? Your kid's a freak for Battletoads and these other games from Trade West, Nintendo Entertainment, or Game Boy systems required.
That's really radical. Yeah, Bill and Ted probably had a lot to do with this kind of aesthetic. But yeah, that's cool. Battletoads, yeah. They even give you some gameplay. It says here 4K 35mm film scan. Okay, all right. It doesn't look 35mm me, but okay, all right.
This is the story of Daphne, who longs to be alone with her very own BBC Micro. Alas for Daphne, Acorn...
The hell's a BBC microcomputer?
To small businessmen. Hello, Dad.
Oh my God, it's more British.
Tragically, they've even made it irresistible to a country.
It's more British computers.
Hello, Uncle Cyril.
What the fuck is this?
And sad to say, it's become vital for everyone who needs up-to-the-minute information. Thanks to its Presto and Teletext adapters. Worst of all, it's absolutely gung-ho for busy administrators. And then there are those
who is this actor?
who want to use its unearthly scientific...
Did they just want to save money, or was like a famous character actor in Britland?
Poor Daphne. The BBC microcomputer system is a world leader, and it's still growing.
All right, that's cool. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. What does it do? You print stuff out, you type stuff, there's graphs, there's horsies. You can play horsies. BBC microcomputer. Is this sponsored by the BBC? The British Broadcasting Corporation or company, whatever it is? Acorn Computer? See, that's confusing. Now, the messaging, it is actually, yeah, a channel, rather. British Broadcasting Channel. Yep, that's a little interesting. The BBC had its own computer they tried to push in schools. And then they hired this actor to play all the parts in this weird-ass commercial. What is this game? See if you can guess what it is before it shows what game it is. I'll give you a hint. It's post-2000, which you could probably tell by the filming. Oh, chat got it already. Maybe they remember it. And now we see some gameplay. It took like 25 seconds or so. It's black for the PlayStation 2. I've never played that game, but the little amount of gameplay I saw was just generic shoot gun. So I don't know if that would be enough for me to buy the game. Cool commercial. They blew shit up. They shot shit. I guess that's fun to look at, but generic is fun. Again, at the time I wasn't interested, so I've never played it. Someone said it's solid. All right, that's cool. Hey, how about this one, chat?
It is with a heavy heart I tell you that we are facing annihilation.
That's right, Beavis and Butthead. I'd like to thank you for saving our capital.
As I speak, aliens are coming.
They're coming like me. I'm coming too.
It's a sticky situation, but...
Oh my God.
We don't have to swallow it.
What?
These suckers are traveling through history harvesting humans for food. But we won't fall on our knees. Today, I put my moniker on a document to save the human race. Moniker. Someone has to go back in time and lick the aliens to end this body harvest. Unless someone can blow them away, we are history.
Holy shit. Wow. They really fucking did that, didn't they? They really did that. Okay, that's a subtle commercial if I've ever seen one. Note there is no gameplay in this commercial. Zero gameplay. I've never seen this commercial before. I had this game. In fact, I streamed it not too long ago. Well, half of it, because it does not emulate well, and the game did not age that great. But I really liked Body Harvest back in the day. Zero gameplay. By the way, this company eventually became Rockstar. Mental.
But we don't have to swallow it.
Music.
Whoa, what was that? Hang on, I saw something. What was this? Tupac, are you still down? Remember me? Is this when Tupac was still releasing like 2 albums a year after his death? Because that was kind of weird. That happened a lot.
Music.
Did they get the rights to the song? I like that commercial. I thought that was good. I liked the Spider-Man parody. I thought a lot of gameplay. At the time, N64 was still kind of new, and I played that at a friend's house. I liked it, but I thought that was a pretty good commercial. Is that Mother Brain?
Ooh, Captain Hill! Man, this Tetris 2 is giving me a headache.
And I don't even have a head.
Oh. Wow.
Hey, you want to know what I do when I get bored waiting for my girlfriend to decide what to wear before we go out?
Nah, too frumpy. Too tight. No, too revealing.
I just slip into this little gray.
What the
plastic number?
It's something to do with your brain.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, so it's not a Game Boy, but I guess her heart's in the right place. By the window, second shelf down on the right.
I like these brain commercials.
Got 40 pounds burning a hole in your pocket? You could either buy a Game Boy like this or own a pair of pants like this.
All right, maybe I don't like these commercials all that much. Those were Walter White briefs. They were. Brain playing Game Boy.mp4. That's a great name for this video too.
Oi, eu sou o Sonic e este é o meu amigo Tails. Nós estamos no jogo Sonic 2.
Come to Brazil quickly, Sonic, please.
Para conseguir passar pelas novas fases e perigos. Ainda bem que você vai me ajudar. Não fiquei parado.
They did like Brazilian Sonic voice. Wow. They did it. They localized Sonic for Brazil. Brazil, not Brazil. Also, I wanted to comment that previous Brain commercial. I will remember that. Like, if I saw that as a kid, I'd remember the Brain speaking to me from a jar.
Stop, Earthling! This is gonna split. Intruder alert, 3D game lab.
Quality is good on this commercial.
Game in progress.
I wonder if those are intentional film crusts.
Game engaged.
Yikes.
Surrender, Earthling.
Sure, Doc.
Wow.
Games for the next millennium.
What games was those? So we got 3 N64 games, 1 PlayStation game. They had the audacity to put this commercial on 35mm film. Yep. It is, yep, it's on 35. So wait a minute. It's weird because the one I said earlier was 35mm. Incorrect. For some reason, the title this whole time has been this game, this commercial. Huh.
Fear has no form.
That was a good commercial, though. Lots of 3D Looney Tunes and classic animation. That was nice.
Fear has an address. Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation from Konami.
So, not much to this commercial. This is like a 15-second one.
Has no form.
Obviously, Symphony of the Night is amazing. You even get fake Alucard.
Fear has no name.
You get, who's that?
No name.
I mean, Dracula? Or is it just random vampire?
Now, fear has an address. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I like the shot of the sword dropping. I think that's very creative. And you can get a lot of seconds of commercial just by dropping a sword in slow motion.
PlayStation from Konami.
Not much of a commercial, but I'm in. Appropriate.
In the competitive world of home computers, the Commodore 64 is absolutely unbeatable. With its enormous 64K memory, its printers, plotter, disk drive, monitor, and its vast range of software, we believe the only thing the Commodore 64 doesn't have is any serious competition. The Commodore 64, never forget, it's the world's biggest selling home computer.
I get it. I see what you're doing there. Did they really put a real elephant in this? Could they even do such a thing? No, right? Did they take like a Russian circus elephant or something and just put like giant boxing gloves on it? I don't know. It could be a puppet.
We believe
it's not taxidermy. It doesn't. It looks real. I mean, the movement is definitely there. It's weird. Also, it's just some dude like in a sensual voice telling you about the Commodore 64 and not showing you anything. All right. It's kind of fun. Oh, yes. Destroy the audience's ears. Fucking blow them out. If I didn't have a limiter right now, I'd be screaming. Contributing to the audience ear damage. Okay, we got a babe. And we got Crash Bandicoot. And we have music that's so loud you can't hear yourself think. Well, I have no choice but to buy that game.
Small things amuse small minds, like the tiny critters in Sega's most addictive game yet, Lemmings.
Well, I wanted to have a small head, so I made my body bigger.
You can just sit back and watch the little guys explode. Lemmings.
The name of the video is actually davidbyrne.mp4. Actual size. That's an amazing image right there on its own, especially without context. That's pretty good. Well, chat, that brings us to the first poop. Do you want to see? Like I said, we don't have a ton of poops tonight. We got a couple because they hurt my brain and because they're impossible to generate without clicking the button 1,000 times. So here we go. Let's see. I mean, I have a limiter on, so that helps. Let's see what happens, everybody.
Please.
Lad, are you dumb? Are you gay? And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
You better get them.
Today.
Your brain's broken or something. Luigi, look.
Good noise, even worse.
And design the surroundings.
How can you go wrong? Your kids are...
Small things amuse small.
What do you mean you don't agree with me? Do you know who you're dealing with?
Okay.
To fend off enemies.
Use your brain. Surfing, babes.
Got like 8 seconds of Ren and Stimpy.
Other dinosaur species.
Ah, crap.
No, none of this. I turned this off. Why is that still doing that?
I just slipped. Stegosaurs were unique.
Name.
Stop, Earthling! This is...
Jesus. Now, chat, unfortunately, I also generated a cursed version of the poop. That was terrible. Using the same videos, there was one, not cursed, but some effects were left on that should not have been on. So, oh, thank you, Mike, for the raid. I appreciate that, man. So I'm going to play it and see if it's any better, because that was terrible. It immediately starts with Sparta. It did it twice.
Fear has no.
Like, I turned those off where you couldn't even see what was happening.
Just heroes. Rated T for teen.
Now that was it. Get Lemmings.
Commodore 64 is absolutely.
I can imagine the people that rated that are here now are very, very fucking confused. Yeah, good noise. And I have a limiter on too.
Based on the populace.
Nichosaurus, they lived through the Jurassic and...
Who came up with this out?
World's biggest selling home computer.
That's it. Do you see why I've cut back on the YouTube poop segments? Let's continue. This is a pretty famous commercial.
Person become insane.
I might have even shown one of
This
these.
game is an atrocity.
It's revolting.
Yeah, it's Dead Space 2.
It's violent. It's everything you love in a game. And your mom's gonna hate it.
Why would they even make something like this?
Honestly, the marketing is fucking genius. Seriously, because this is still to this day one of the pieces of marketing for video games that is that infamous. It worked. It's edgy as fuck, but it worked. Can you guess what game? No need to guess. It was Devil May Cry. DMC.
この夏の大作です。デビルメイクライ。どうです、主役のダンテ。こんなに激しいアクションをクールにこなしてるじゃありませんか。スタイリッシュハードアクション、デビルメイクライ。
It's just the dude talking. Is it whomst is that?
Capcom.
Whomst?
決まってるよそのポーズ。そう、その決めポーズだよ。グッとくるね、そのポーズ。かっこいいね、そのポーズ。最高だね、そのポーズ。スタイリッシュハードアクション、デビルメイクライ。
He's cool. Jesus, that's a lot of cuts. So fast.
I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending the 3rd International Conference on Science and Technology.
Is this a Dr. Strangelove parody?
Well, I don't know, but that's another one.
Good gracious, there goes another one.
They're multiplying.
It's like a little mini movie. I like this one. Oh, this is a theater trailer. This was played in theaters before movies.
We have a problem here.
Come on, everybody. Take a chance. We're going underground to do the dig dug dance.
I did not expect it to break into song. I had ideas of where this might go, and it was not song. That was a cool practical effect. And even the genre of music they're doing, it's like, what? That's a cool practical effect.
Yes, sir. Multiply. All right, let's get cracking. Oh, you always gonna come on.
They kind of look like Devo with those helmets.
Deep dog video game. Say something. Hello. Just like a bazooka. Use it to. They're called bazookas, fire, and dig dug.
What happened?
Eat all the sad cheese and
All they want is for us to play them so we can all have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
That's right. Well, it's a hard truth to swallow, that's for sure. But I think we should suck it up and just play the game. That was great. That was actually kind of fun. If I saw that before a movie, I wouldn't be too upset. It's got a song and some actual like effects and a little bit of a Strangelove parody. I'll play Dig Dug, sure.
For sale, 40 golf balls, 1 pair of waterproofs, 3 woods, 9 iron, and a putter, slightly damaged.
The new Sega PGA Golf 2. More shots, more courses, and more sounds for golf widows everywhere.
The name of this video is Domestic Abuse is Funny.mp4. Now, to me, that's not a commercial that would sell me on a video game at all. Like, at all. But, you know, to each their own. Ooh. Okay. Okay, it's the Game Boy Advance version. You know, when Nintendo was putting their mascots in puppets, puppets too, but also with like just in costumes, like the Smash Brothers commercial, they've done it in various forms. To me, that's pretty effective. I enjoy seeing someone in a Donkey Kong outfit actually on. There's no way, like, it's not a chat. He's not riding a real ostrich, right? It's real? Can you ride an ostrich? How could they do that? Definitely real. I've seen it in the game Joust, and I know that video games are real life. So, I mean, I assume that you can ride an ostrich if Donkey Kong is riding one, and if you can ride one. And anyway, weird.
Only in Donkey Kong Country. Leaping rhinos, giant bees, flying chimps. Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Ostriches are strong as fuck, says a chat member. Okay. Well, that really doesn't show very much, but you see Rambi jumping, so that's cool. I love the way they say that so much. Yeah, some good Donkey Kong commercials. I'm always down for Donkey Kong commercials.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kids. Why are we on television anyway? We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison,
I hate
you could
this.
Get very sick.
I don't want
And I hate
sick.
the way
And
the
that's
eyes
why
and the
before you
mouth
eat
are moving.
anything,
It's
you
so
should always
weird.
ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
No, but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody.
This is Canadian.
If you see something that you want to eat before you do anything.
I'm assuming they're not
remember
going to
this
sell
song.
me a video game.
Put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste.
And it might look good to taste.
You could get sick.
You could get poisoned. You might fall dead if you eat the garbage.
Till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis.
Wasn't there a song a couple of years after this? Just put it in your mouth.
Like a muffin or a beet.
Like a muffin or a beet.
If you don't know just what it is, remember, boys and girls, don't put.
They have a whole cast of characters. Holy crap. These bootleg ass Muppets.
Hey, what am I doing? I don't even like beets.
Then don't put it in your mouth. Bye-bye, everyone.
Remember, boys and girls, never take anything from a stranger and don't put things in your mouth when you don't know what they are. If you eat somebody else's medicine or some bad food or some poison, you could get very sick.
Just puke.
Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
Okay, the advice is sound. I can appreciate the sentiment, and I'm glad that they're trying to help kids realize, be careful. Don't eat the poison. If there's an X on the bottle and it's green liquid, don't drink that. We know this now. However, sometimes there are going to be some non-video game commercials in here. Don't worry about that, chat. The Muppet, this Muppet in particular is a little unsettling. I think it's the mouth. So we'll start with that. The other thing I wanted to mention was there's a song a couple years later. It was just put it in your mouth. I'm getting conflicting messages here, chat. Don't I or do I? Yeah, the Muppet teeth definitely are weird.
If I don't stop playing them, my wife is going to kill me. You're in this dark, nasty place. Pretty disgusting.
Now on 32X.
It makes me sweat.
Welcome to the world of Doom. A hellish nightmare for the more real, the more intense world of Genesis 32X.
It takes my mind off work.
Get the meat sweats.
Just one of the astounding new games for the machine 6 times more powerful than 3DO.
Chad, that wasn't the terrible Doom, right? That one was Jaguar. The Jaguar commercial. Doom was the one that was absolutely butchered. See what I did there? The 32X version was shit. This one was the second worst. Terrible Doom was 3DO. 32X had the fart OST. Oh, okay. Jaguar was decent but lacked music. Got it. Okay, yeah, there's so many fucking versions of Doom. That commercial really didn't sell me on Doom, but you know. They're going dark, butcher meat, eraser head. Mario, Mario, Mario. PlayStation. It looks like this is just one video of the same ad campaign for early PS1. Just remember, chat, when this was new, if Sony didn't spend a fuckload on advertising, no one would have known what this fucking thing was. They had to make it appealing and cool. The price point as well. How much was that price point, chat? Is it, someone said 400 US at the time? That's great. That's fucking nuts for that time. 400-ish. Someone's saying, people are saying 299 and 400, so I don't know. Still though, it's tough. That's a tough sell. But it, as we know, it won the console war of that time. From what I remember, PS1 did okay, and then it was like Final Fantasy VII that pushed it over the top. 299, which basically tanked the Sega Saturn. So it's $299 in the US and around $399 in Japan. How much was the Sega Saturn? It was $100 cheaper than the Saturn. Okay. The Final Fantasy VII commercials got me to get a PlayStation. Those commercials were so good. At least maybe the game itself, the cutscenes were so fucking good. And it was exactly the type of shit my 13-year-old mind wanted to see, which was dark, weird cities with helicopters and strange big swords and weirdos. Worked for me. And eventually I got my PS1 for Final Fantasy VII. So, worked.
Star Wars. It's great in the arcade. TIE fighter! Fireballs! Coming right at me! Watch the laser.
The name of this video is face.mp4.
Coming too fast! It's raining! Wait! My shields are gone! All right! Going in!
Some game, huh?
Some game!
Whoa.
In a galaxy of video games, there is only one. Star Wars, the arcade game.
The director's like, hey, could you just like be a little less extra? Can you tone it down like 20%? The dude does a line off of some guy's schlong, like the DP schlong, and he's like, I'm ready to go. Some people are just face actors.
PlayStation game. Fire Emblem.
All right. I mean, it's something. They dressed a bunch of people up in costumes. They had the song. I like that. No gameplay. You just have to take our word for it. It's a cool game. A bunch of people singing it. So clearly, you should buy it.
Colonel, long time no see.
Snake, today's briefing is of the utmost importance.
What is it, Colonel?
I'll be telling you all about the Ford Focus SE.
A Ford?
Yes, Snake. You should know the Ford Focus SE.
I don't think I've ever
comes with
seen
a
this.
Standard rear view camera. Plus, it has an EPA estimated 36 highway miles per gallon.
EPA estimated 36 highway miles per gallon? That's remarkable.
Yes, Snake. The Focus SE is the
Squeeze
perfect vehicle
your
for driving
hog.
around Shadow Moses Island.
Colonel, let me stop you. I'm gonna Fulton extract myself a Ford Focus SE right now.
But Snake, that technology hasn't been used since 1984. Snake. Snake.
Squeeze your hog.
So, okay, hang on. The Fulton extraction. So this was either Peace Walker time or it was... when was this commercial done? Chat, does anyone know? This commercial's from like 2016. Okay, so it wasn't... okay, I thought it was an MGS1 commercial because of the codec. I was about to say that's classic Snake and Paul eating, but Fulton is in Peace Walker as well. 1984 is when Metal Gear Solid 5 happened. That's the year it happened. And I guess MGS 5 came out when? 2016? MGS 3 referenced Fulton extractions. 2015. That's crazy that it was 2015. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it is kind of crusty for 20. Yeah, I think just the quality. All right. Anyway, cool commercial. Byproduct. Do not think.
ボキボキ。ボキボキ。
ゴッド。
高城と呼べ。
ゴッドゴッド。
はい。
ユリ。あ、ユリア。
ともり愛です。
ユリア。愛してるぞ。
無理。
俺はもう死んでいる。
いや、高城。
北斗の常識をぶち壊す究極の世紀末エンタ
I
ー
don't
テ
know
イ
what
メン
game this is still.
ト。北斗が如く。
閉めますよ。
It doesn't help. Was he saying Itai? But just saying it quick. Fist of the North Star. Oh, okay. I don't know. But I do know that Itai means pain. Or what did he say? Atta.
No matter how
We say ow. They say Itai.
No matter how dangerous the
I don't know how that. Do they say ow too? I think they say ow also.
the villain.
You'll be okay, sir. You're back at the ER.
He'll risk
It's
it
okay. The
all,
frog will be fine.
because he's back in Frogger 2.
Did they really need to show a lawnmower?
An adventure with more mayhem, obstacles, and villains than ever before. Rated E for everyone.
This frog's had a hard enough
PlayStation
life.
Game consoles, Sega Dreamcast, and PC CD-ROM. Windows 95 or higher.
I think we lost him.
See, the problem is I like that commercial and they show a lot of gameplay and it looks kind of decent. Chances are I would have purchased that. And then, oh, right, I have Frogger 2. That's a shame.
Why did the frog cross the road?
He didn't. We've rebuilt one of the greatest video game heroes of all time.
Oh, it's actually good, Frogger 2? I'm seeing both in chat.
The classic arcade game is back and better than ever with more graphics, more worlds, more
graphics.
more superpowers, and is more addictive than ever. The hardest part is turning it on. Frogger on CD-ROM for PC and PlayStation game console. Revived, rebuilt, and ready to hop.
Hey, buddy. You okay?
There was a time we questioned everything. There was a time when you could say more graphics and that would probably be enough to sell a video game.
Come on.
I remember this. This was on a lot.
No. This is what?
Memory unlocked.
You'll play when my turn's over. But you've been playing for 62 years.
Now you can play Nintendo 64 longer than ever. With Fruit by the Foot's new game tips. 90 tips to help you reach new levels and beyond. And 64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot. Your games go on and on and on.
Chat, we're getting to this.
You're killing me. Here you go, man.
Oh my God.
It's about time, dude. I've been waiting 63 years.
Hey, Timmy.
I'm going to have, in 30 years, I'm going to have to watch this commercial again.
Fruit by the Foot.
Awesome. This one's got tips for 3 new Nintendo 64 games. Bogus.
Now you can keep playing Nintendo 64.
Probably don't want to be eating that fruit by the foot at that age, though.
New N64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot. Your games still go on and on and on.
Hey, dude, your sister's cute.
Kids,
I remember those commercials.
I sure did. Funbox.
Funbox.
Funbox original variety Funbox.
Oh.
Now with all new games and platinum hits. Wow! Sonic Riders and Major League Baseball.
Well, now they kind of do this with Game Pass.
Stacked.
Need for Speed Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner. You can't eat that, Mom.
Or can you?
Rated E to T.
Huh? That's a kind of confusing commercial. Yeah. But then they have to make sure that people know that it's fake, because otherwise people will be ordering Funbox so they could get a bunch of games all at once. Weird, slightly deranged Black Hole Sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Wash away the rain.
Hey, Phoenix, remember last time we met? Yeah, but it still makes you shake like a little girly. Well, I can hardly wait to put my hands all around you again in Tekken 4 and make that championship title mine.
I'm going to pile drive you right into the ground, freak. I'm gonna hurt you.
I guess I want that game now. Thank you. Listen, the fact that everyone's reacting with question marks that and what the fuck and WTFs, it's indicative that this advertising company probably did something right, because this is the type of shit that you remember more than just a bunch of cool dudes playing video games. I think it's a terrible commercial personally, but you know, if you showed me this again, there's like 8 commercials we've seen tonight that if you showed me again in 20 years, I'd be like, oh, I did that on my segment. So I'd probably remember this one. So credit where credit's due.
Oh yes, this is my favorite one. It's called Big Star. Darling, we opened on Nintendo's enormous star. Brilliant. Cut to wide shot of star.
God.
Followed by lingering tracking shot of stars. Best side. And finally, please, on enormous close-up of the
It's
star
British
that
Carrot Top.
everybody is talking about. Total entertainment. Let's record it. What? No, the wrong idea.
Yes, Game Boy. An interesting incentive, Nintendo.
Wait, that was Rick Mayall? Was that actually him? That Drop Dead Fred? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, that's a very, very good still frame. Yeah, he did do a lot of stuff, but I remember Drop Dead Fred. He was Nintendo's advertising guy for a few years. Huh. In the UK, I guess. Yeah, that's why I didn't know, because UK.
So let's do it.
Okay. Again, I would remember the Rick Mayall commercial over this one. Even if this is kind of cool that they're photoshopping Game Boy into historic events. Okay, actually, this is kind of neat. Those cone heads, they come from France. Why are there cone heads? It's like history and then cone heads. It was a weird time for commercials. The early 90s were just fucking weird.
Some days you're just on form. You take Sonic to level 6. like every game, you make all the right moves.
How do they do that?
Some days.
They're like Mad Max, like super cool dude.
They invented this. All you're good for is watching telly.
How they do that?
Okay, it's the post-apocalypse. You're in Mad Max, and to keep you busy, you have a Game Gear. And it's the TV tuner, so you can watch TV on your Game Gear. Unfortunately, you only get about 45 minutes of TV. Enough for one episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. Oh, no, you got commercials. Sorry. All right. Chat. It's poop time.
Yes, Snake.
Tracking!
What did he step in? Wait, what did he step in?
Snake.
Oh, yes!
Stripperella, Thursdays at 11 p.m. I think this is a built-in clip.
Lost him.
Immediately.
Right out here. Watch the laser towers.
Genesis 32X. Nightmare for the more real.
Nightmare for the more real, huh? The Ford Focus, a nightmare for the more real. Okay, I don't know how much of this can be shown, even in slow motion. It was a jelly donut, chat. That's what it was, if you want to know. Holy fuck!
Add a packet of checkers.
Oh.
It was better than the first one. It was automatically generated YouTube poops, everybody. A couple good moments, but still sucked out of 10. All right. Well, let's do more commercials. I can do another set. Oh, yes, we've seen this. Not this commercial, but we've seen the Gamecom. Again, the 90s commercials with the very quick cuts and bizarre things to cut to and like weird camera effects. Yeah. Like, I guess here's a tiger. Look at the tiger roar. Do you see the tiger? Look at the tiger roar. You want the Gamecom now because it's
At
epic.
Gamefly, our passion for gaming has led us to rent games differently. We think different is better. Choose from thousands of the latest and classic video games delivered right to your door. Keep them
I remember
as
this
long as
commercial.
no late fees. Then send them back in our prepaid envelope. People think we're crazy to rent games for as low as $8.95 for the first month. We think we're visionaries. Our vision? Make renting easier.
Oh my
Different?
God.
Maybe. Smarter? We think so. Go to Gamefly.com and start
I
renting.
wonder how many dozens of times I've seen that commercial. Or even hundreds. Huh. That doesn't exist anymore, does it, Gamefly? Like, did it get swallowed up by Netflix or something? Or, Gamefly is still around? Oh.
Killer graphics. And even deadlier characters. Just about everyone's getting into Street Fighter Alpha.
Okay, the cockroaches are fighting. It's, you know what? It's something.
Bring it home.
Because I was gonna say this is just your typical gamer acting too nutty and animated while playing video game commercial. We've seen lots of that over the years. I know that that's something that's gonna pop up again, probably tonight. But cockroach fight, that's good shit.
You think I'm pretty? I am not.
What if I was a slug? Do you still think I would be pretty if I was a slug?
How pretty do you think I am? 92? Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. Hold on, I got another call. Hello?
Some things are just better to do with other people, like Gauntlet Legends.
Oh.
The more people you get to play, the more chance you stand to survive.
I've been voted prettiest girl in America? I have not.
My favorite genre of commercial is, here is one completely unrelated thing, and then other completely unrelated thing. Please buy.
Whiplash-inducing power.
It's tail time!
Precise traction, excellent suspension.
Shields up, Captain.
Advanced digital sound.
4 on the floor, baby.
Gex. Yeah, that's before it became a 3D collectathon.
To a higher level.
Lock and load, little lizard!
Where speed and control come together.
Shields up, Captain.
In perfect balance.
Clean up, aisle 6.
I mean, they tried so hard with Gex. They really did. They got a comedian to do the voices. They did the references to... It's a cool idea. They did the references to Titanic and various pop culture things. I rented the Gex game on the N64. I liked it. Wasn't as fun to play as Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64. But, you know, it was something. There was an attempt. It was okay. I would give it an okay out of 10. That's my rating of Gex.
When your Gigapets call, you gotta stop.
Don't forget your Gigapet. Whoa, Doggies, Madonna's hungry.
Oh, this is like, I guess Tamagotchi started a whole thing. I remember that.
If you want your Giga to grow bigger, you gotta figure how to care for your Giga.
Baby wants to play!
Now you can get Computer Koala, Floppy Frog, and Salem the Cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Gigapets from Tiger.
It's amazing that these things blew up. For people that are kind of young, this was one of those fads that happened. Tamagotchi was what it was called. It was like a little thing like that, like a little egg with a little screen, and you had to take care of a pet before you killed it or it died, meaning you had to feed it and pay attention to it. So it was a fake thing that you had to devote time to like a job. But then they had clones of Tamagotchi, and I'm sure Tamagotchi's still around in various forms, but I'm sure there's some people that don't know what a Tamagotchi is, but yeah, weird.
There's only one hero who possesses the strength.
I remember this commercial too. Holy shit.
And the courage to save the world single-handedly.
Glover. It's Danny Glover.
Glover's got the magic and the moves to match big bad bosses. Skill? Glover's got the brains to solve mind-boggling puzzles. And talk about courage? Glover's got the to handle any challenge. Glover for Nintendo 64 and PC CD-ROM. Gotta love the glove.
No, Glover 2 was canceled, and I played it. I played a version that was eventually leaked, I guess. And it was pretty far along. Glover 1, I don't really love Glover, honestly. I don't enjoy playing it, but it's a glove. That's nice. I wonder if the GoldenEye music, the Bond theme, gets claimed. Just not really sure if it does. But I guess they're just mixing movie with game.
Do you know how to use one of these?
And to be fair, the fucking graphics in this game for their time were pretty great. Like showing the gameplay like that with the movie, you can obviously tell that this is the game and the movie is something that looks, let's say, a little bit different. Maybe a little different, but for its time, I remember seeing maybe I saw this commercial or maybe I just saw it in a magazine, but I was like, how are these graphics so good? I couldn't believe that James Bond's hand had veins in it. Like this. You can barely see it, but I remember looking at it like, God damn, graphics are good. You can never get graphics better than this.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here with a great new invention that'll change your life. No more boring conversations or dull evenings. No more envy at other people's happy, successful lives. All this from one amazing product, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. With this incredible product, you get cars, motorbikes, helicopters, weapons, nightclubs, boats, a host of new friends, and do-it-yourself equipment. Not to mention 9 hours of music, which is a lot. All this for just $49.99, including this handy carrying case. But wait, there's more. Similar products sell for as much as $5 million and can cause headaches. We've got martial arts, fashion, dancing girls, Blondie, Hall & Oates, catamarans, big houses, and lots of them. I've tried it, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City can really change your life. It'll put a spring in your step and reinvigorate your mind. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, rated M for mature.
Okay, I like that commercial quite a bit. I think it is the right mood for a GTA advertisement. Also, I guess that dude, he was like Billy Mays type dude, right? I remember seeing some of his stuff that he shilled. I don't know if he's still doing the work, but yeah.
Grab it. Boy, baby boy.
I didn't know Harrison Ford did a video game commercial. How much money did they pay Harrison Ford to do this? What did he say? What did he say? Is he trying to say Sugoi? Is that Japanese? What is Sugei? wait, is that like an accent? It's like, it's another way of saying it. Okay. I thought he mispronounced it and wouldn't let them do another take. He's like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. Give me the money. The name of this video is He's Definitely Playing This .mp4. This is my favorite bit of acting of his. Listen, man. Hey, he probably got paid a lot of money for this commercial. Make that bank, Harrison Ford. If that indie money slows down, then yeah, you got to do commercials for Uncharted.
64ピカチュウ人参だ世界初音声認識ゲームチケピカチュウほピカチュウ
ピカチュウ
かわいいピカチュウと話せるゲーム
Oh, he was gonna say kawaii.
ピカチュウ元気でチュウピカチュウ64ピカチュウチケ部長ピカチュウリーダー叩いて注目踊って世界初ピカチュウと話せるゲームピカチュウゲットだぜ
I like that they're kind of going against type for a commercial like this, because you expect like Babbies and Children's to want to talk to Pikachu.
Pikachu, どうしたの？たまるな。いけない。
ピカチュウ。
あ、ピカチュウ。ピカチュウ。
Oh my god. He just screams Pikachu. Oh, okay, this is a remix of the other two.
人参。世界初。ピカチュウと話せるゲーム。任天堂64。
It's Pikachu. All right.
自分用です。
I rented that game. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. How could you rent that with the microphone? I probably borrowed it from a friend. Wait, could you rent Hey You Pikachu? Oh, never mind. Someone just died. All right. It's a little hard to watch in current year. Jesus. Meanwhile, if you actually play the game Hitman, like I did, just shoot everyone in the head. It's like, yeah, this is video games, bro. Oh, someone else is gonna die? All right. He didn't just get shot in the cock like RoboCop, right? No, it's the stomach. By Hitman, here's some people getting shot.
After graduating Choate, I went on, of course, to Harvard, where I majored in Latin. I then
tonal shift.
On to
think you're really smart? Find out this November.
PlayStation. Onomatopoeia. O-N-O-M-A-T-O-P-O-E-I-A.
Think you're really smart? Then try.
Maybe it's not a huge tonal shift. People are still getting pulped.
Twister. Get ready to think or die.
Oh.
PlayStation.
It fits the tone of the game. I mean, this is what the game is.
You need to live the young, hip, jet grind radio lifestyle. You skate, you groove, you bomb bricks, and run from the man.
Yeah, it's an appropriately insane commercial. Wait, is this Squid Game? Is this also? Wait, no. It's the Joseph. Okay.
間抜けなやつだ。僕なら今のは買わせる。僕なら？僕は蚊だから。
そう。じゃあ来てごらん。ほれ。
この夏蚊に蚊。
Fucking Mr. Mosquito. You play as a mosquito and you suck blood. That's the game. It's a real game. It's a PS2 game. I think I've played it or I watched someone play it. I don't know. Memories are hard these days. But it's definitely a commercial. Oh my god. Okay, it's obvious. You know what this is. But something about those special effects are just kind of unsettling. Like, watch. Look at it. It's like... It's it's so weird. I don't even understand it. Weird.
His fighting skills are unstoppable. Explosive energy is his to command. He's all these powers and dozens more. He's Kirby.
They did full 3D curb for this commercial. For a 2D curb.
Kirby Superstar Ultra. He's the super tough pink puff. Only for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
Well, they did some 3D Kirby there. I don't really know what else to say. No more commentary left. There's only a couple more commercials for tonight. So I just played this not too long ago.
If you can't beat him,
for the first time, and I loved it.
Competition with Kirby as he jets across 20 gut-busting race courses in Kirby.
Gut-busting.
Only on Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
I mean, this sums up Kirby pretty nicely, though. It really does. I mean, that's Kirby exactly in a nutshell.
Kirby 10.
Kirby. I love the way they pronounce, the Japanese people pronounce Kirby. It's wonderful. Kirby-chan.
スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き。カービーちゃん。
The fuck is this commercial? That's you know what? That's nice. That's what that is.
At the farthest edge of deep space, there's an army of evil planning to control the universe. The only hope is the biggest, fattest, warp star warrior in the galaxy. He's feeling pumped, he's feeling powerful, and he's feeling in the pink? Kirby's here to save the day. So come on, monsters, give it your best shot. Kirby
Now, this is the Kirby anime that they're re-releasing on Blu-ray, right? This is getting a remaster.
An all-new Kirby coming up next. Only in the...
I should watch that one day, or at least an episode or two. Yeah, it's getting they're re-releasing this anime on Blu-ray in Japan. Okay. Well, that's cool though. There's so many things that just never get re-released or get like a shitty, just like from tape that is crusty to DVD. So that's nice. All right, chat, it's late. I'm tired, but I have one more thing for you. Unfortunately, I can't do the combination one because that includes videos we haven't seen, but I have one more poop. Commercials will return. We're up to the K's. Obviously, we're with Kirby right now. But next time I do these, maybe we'll get to the T's. I don't know. But here is the final poop of the night. Let's hope it's good. Maybe we'll even get a meme out of it.
Whoops-a-doodle! There was a mix-up at the cookie factory!
Check Grind Radio Live from the man.
An even deadlier cat.
Well, like on a scale.
The hell is this?
We love it.
Doing next turn. All right, great. So you're gonna. Oh, years now.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You gotta understand something. I got my.
でさ、僕なら今のは買わせる。
僕なら
The skill.
You know what? Just do lots of poop with Harrison Ford.
Handy carrying case.
Our passion for gaming has led us to rent games.
This from one amazing museum. No.
And then you got.
Try intelligent cube. The painfully.
Luigi, look!
Jesus.
When your gigapets.
Bitches love my penis because it's real.
Feeling
what?
In the pink?
How you doing?
Babe?
What did I hear a minute ago?
When your gigapets.
Bitches love my penis because it's real.
It's a John LaJoy song that I had. Yo, that's got to be included in the program, the YouTube Plus program, YouTube Poop Plus. It's called. That is not. I did not insert that into the video chat. Listen, I know it's a hard truth to swallow, but you have to believe me. How about them YouTube poops? Well, we'll try again next time, where it will take me another 10 tries per video to generate a YouTube poop. So that was classic game commercials. Even though I take the piss out of the segment and say, well, this is garbage. Why am I doing this? The truth is I enjoy doing commentary to stuff like this because some of it is nostalgic. Some of it is hilarious, unintentionally or intentionally. And some of it's just weird. It's like, why does this exist? So I've come to enjoy the commercial segment. Less poop is good. We only did the 3 poops. We got 1, maybe 2, couple funny moments. Fine. But the truth is, I think less is more with the poops. And maybe even like less is less is more. We'll find out. But next time, chat, there will be more commercials. We will continue Kirby. There will be Kirby commercials. I'm sure there will be Metal Gear Solid commercial, etc. But hey, thank you for watching. I enjoyed watching the commercials with you, and I hope you have a good night. As always, thank you for the continued support. I know I don't call out subs, and I don't plan on it, but it is appreciated. As always, you can save your money for charity events whenever they may occur, but thank you for helping me in my life. I appreciate that very much, and I'm grateful. I'm very lucky. Some may say I am not. I am. I'm very lucky. I will continue to try to appreciate that every day. But until then, I'm going to go to sleep and have a good night. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody that helps me out. Thank you, everyone who submitted a pack for any kind of corruption or any kind of commercial, any kind of anything. Thanks. All right, goodbye. Oh, and during the week, Live Alive, we'll check out that Kirby game with the food, the Fall Guy Kirby game. I'd like to check that out when that comes out. And who knows what else? I'll figure it out. Make it up as I go along. Good night.
Walter, put your dick away, Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. Put your dick away.